Hey there, it's Dusty Thunder once again with another Reddit story for you. This one is Am I the Astronaut for telling my wife I'm done with her emergency calls and leaving her stranded. I, 32 male, have been married to my wife, 29 female, for 4 years, and we have a 3-year-old son. She's not a bad person, but she's constantly in a state of chaos, and every little thing becomes my problem. No exaggeration, I get these emergency calls multiple times a week. Flat tire, call me at work. Forgot her wallet, call me. Grocery store, out of her favorite oat milk, blow up my phone like the world's ending. It's relentless. I work full-time and do my fair share at home with our son. Diaper duty, bedtime stories, cooking, cleaning, you name it. But these crises are killing me. I've told her before that unless it's a real emergency, like someone bleeding or stuck on a highway at night, she needs to figure it out. I don't have the bandwidth to drop everything constantly. The last straw came 2 days ago. I had to take my son to the doctor because he had an ear infection and I was already running on fumes. While I'm in the waiting room with a fussy toddler, she calls me in a panic because she locked herself out of the car in front of Target 5 minutes from home. I told her, I can't leave. You'll have to call somebody to pop the window. She freaked out, saying that it would cost too much. She didn't bring enough cash, and I was being unreasonable. I stayed firm, said that she needed to figure it out, and hung up. When I got home later, she was furious. She said the guy charged her $150, and I should have come to help because she didn't think to go grab her wallet. I told her point blank, I'm done rescuing you from these things you can handle easily. You need to stop acting like everything is a disaster. Now she's barely speaking to me, acting like I'm the villain for not dropping everything for her again. My brother thinks I was harsh, but my mom said that I was right to set boundaries. Am I the astronaut for leaving her stranded this time? Man, I don't know now. Yeah, you're with your kid at the doctor. Being locked out of her car at Target 5 minutes from home versus sick kid at the doctor in the waiting room. Like, what? That's something she could figure out. Or it could be like, hey, go in Target for a while, and when I'm done here, I'll meet you over there. Not hard to burn an hour in Target. Could have done that. There was a route here, but I understand that this was the last straw. He said it was the last straw, and I was like, that was the emergency, so you had to go buy more straws, but it turns out that was not the case. This was the straw that broke the camel's back, right? This was a long time coming. This built up to finally the breaking point, and that's when this happens. It was not what I saw happening with this at all. I thought it was going to be, she just ends up needing help a lot, and it's worthy things. And then he ended up leaving her stranded on the highway in the middle of the night because he just didn't want to dick with it anymore. And if that was the case, he would be asked on one, but that is not the case. It is she has to learn how to adult, at least a little bit, and not put all of the adulting on him and not make their problems all his problems. She has to have some of the problems too. Otherwise, being married just means that he gets double the problems of life and she gets none. That's not a fair, it's not a fair arrangement that's going to work out in anybody's favor. It's going to fall apart pretty effing quickly. It's an NTA for me. NTA.
A lot of the comments were like, what if she was that close to home, could she have walked home and got her extra key or whatever she needed? Or two, she could have taken an Uber home to go get it.
Could have.
Or
for less than $150.
Wait in Target. And then she says she forgot her wallet, but then how is she at Target without her wallet? Right? Because she was at Target, but then said he was going to charge her $150 and she didn't think to bring her wallet.
Yeah, well, I mean, she could have been paying with.
But there's a lot of options she could have done to wait for him to get done at the doctor.
So if we put ourselves in this scenario, we live about 5 minutes from Target. It's not far at all. Worst case scenario, if something happened there, Candy Thunder could walk to the house. It wouldn't be that bad, but I would never ask her to do that. My first reaction would be, hey, go into Target, hang out there for a while, and I'll be by there whenever I can. That's true. Oh, that's a good point. That is a damn good point. Candy Thunder said I wouldn't be at Target if you were at the doctor with our child. I'm like, ooh. So that's another problem that she's not handling at all. She's just letting him deal with it. Huh. That's true. Yeah, I could have done an Uber. There are a lot of other scenarios there. Or, a lot of the newer vehicles you can unlock with the app too. So even if you get yourself locked in, there you go. She said she didn't have a lot of cash and then said she forgot her wallet. Yeah, it gets a little fishier every time, huh? Yeah, that's true, Mike. Candy Thunder also wouldn't ask me to leave the doctor to come rescue her at Target. That's true. Yep. Call the police. Free ride there. Free for them to unlock your car. Cool.